Today's adventure takes us to Jasper County, Indiana, and to Sayler Makeever Cemetery, which is located about a half-mile down this stone road. Now, this cemetery is a pioneer cemetery. It says right here on the sign, the burial site of Jasper County's first white settler, and it was established in 1837. Very old cemetery. I'm really looking forward to looking at this cemetery and exploring it with you. So come with me as we explore Sayler Makeever Cemetery. Beautiful day here at Sayler Cemetery. You can see it here. It's kept up very nicely, which is nice to see. There's supposed to be some interesting graves here. There's supposed to be a couple people that are in their hundreds when they passed away. And a John Doe here that was murdered by a serial killer. Let's take a look, see what we have. Wow, this cemetery is extremely old. Look at these tombstones. Wow, very old cemetery. This is a beautiful tombstone here. It's broken in half, unfortunately. You can see half of it right here. Hannah's the name. Wife of Stephen Yeoman. Died, looks like 1870 something there. And here's Stephen Yeoman. Died 1845. That is an old marker. We have several here that are in the ground. And this one, all I see is died. And that's it. I don't see anything else. Here's Helen, wife of something, not sure who. It's like 1861. Let's take a look at these. I'm going to go all the way to the end here and work my way back. Hopefully, it's very windy out today, so hopefully the wind isn't affecting us too much. I have the windscreen on the microphone. And here we are. Just beautiful. Nice old tombstone. You see the finger pointing up there? This one we can read. I see David Yeoman. It's like 1886 is when he died. And we have, it's like Samuel, perhaps? A couple other people on there. Wow. Here we have Cora May, daughter of J and A Yeoman. Died, looks like 1872. Only 9 months. I believe that says 9 months there. That's a shame. Here we have John Yeoman. Died, it's hard to read, April something, 1880 something. 40-something years old. It's like 1884. A lot of the yeomans in here. Abby, wife of John. 1918 there. This one here is going to be very difficult. Howard, maybe? Hard to read that one with the flashlight. Oh, the winds are kicking up. The winds are a-kicking. What do we got here? Can I see this? I cannot read what that says. Yeoman, it says Yeoman there. It's like John. Died. Can't really read that. And the cemetery here. Look how beautiful this is. It's just beautiful. There's Henry. Here's Sayler. This is who the cemetery is named after. 1901. He died, although not the oldest grave in the cemetery, but his family's name is the name of the cemetery. Let's see what we have here. This big one in the middle. Patrick Makeever, died 1856. Look at that. There it is, 104 years old. 104 years old. That means he was born in 1752. And you have Isabel, wife of Patrick Makeever, died 1870. 108 years old. Are you kidding me? 108. Wow. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. 108. Even today, that's amazing. Here we have the handshake. Elizabeth is the name. The rest of the tombstone is sunken into the ground. Unreadable. What do we have here? Nelson? Hard to read that. Died 1818. Is that right? 1818. Age 13 years old, it looks like. 1818. Died 204 years ago. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Oh, here's the John Doe. So I forgot my piece of paper with me. So they found this man in a field dead along I-65 expressway back in 1982. Well, in 2021, they finally identified him using DNA, and I don't recall his name offhand, but he has been identified. He was 19 years old, and he was the victim of a serial killer that was in the area back in the 80s. Very sad for that young man. Here's Yeoman Benjamin, Mary Yeoman Benjamin, daughter of a Revolutionary War soldier. Erected 2002. And here you see Mary, made out there. It's hard to see. That's awesome. We have this one buried. Wife of something, I'm guessing that's Wilcox. Died 1851, as you see there. Absolutely amazing stuff. C-O-C-K Cockerill is the name. And William Cockerill died September 27th, 1877, that looks like, age 57. You know, you don't get the ages anymore on tombstones. I wonder when that stopped. You know, nowadays you got the birth date and death date, but you don't get their age. It was so common way back in the pioneering days. It looks like the lamb. Can't make out the name. Probably a baby. I think all these are infants or babies here. Small children. As you can see, these small tombstones throughout here. Very sad. Very, very sad. I think I'm stepping on one right here. It's very soft right here where I'm stepping. Actually, there's a little hill there. Might be a tombstone under there. You know, I come into these cemeteries and I wonder how many tombstones can you not see that are underground? I see a W. Other than that, it's very hard to read. I did notice this one over here with the American flag on it. Let's see if we can make this one out. It's right here in the sun, so it's going to be hard to read. Looks like an L-I something E-T-H. Elizabeth. That is Elizabeth. That's unfortunately all I can read on that one. Here we have something on this side. Very difficult to read. Well, that's too bad. That's very, very sad. So I just wanted to show you some perspective here. Look at all these little tombstones that are just broken off into the ground. You got one here. I don't know if I got this one, John. Sayler, 1878, it looks like. The handshake. You've got one broken here. You've got one broken here. One broken here. I mean, just there's so many tombstones in this ground that are just broken. I don't know if I got to this one yet or not. A lot of writing on this one. Died 1880, maybe 5. Is that a 5? Looks like 5 years old. That's sad. Yeah, a lot of these smaller tombstones are children. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, who would have thought in a pioneer cemetery in the middle of nowhere, not only are you going to find a victim of a serial killer, you're going to find a couple that were 104 and 108 back in the 1800s? Wow. And on top of that, we found a tombstone from 1818. I mean, this small pioneer cemetery in the middle of Indiana is just incredible. So thank you so much for coming with me today. This has been a wonderful find. And as always, until next time, keep exploring.